Every one of us, young or old, tall or short, in some moment in life looked at the monument of the past which depicted someone great, someone worthy being casted into bronze, and deep in a mind fantasized to be in this person's place or be part of his great deeds. There were countless times when I, as a kid, dreamed to be one of the Emperor Trajan's legionnaires, or drawing pictures of me being one of the cavalry men in a great Napoleonic army. It will be surprise for me if I could find a person who never got fascinated by something or someone even once. Those thoughts about greatness of others in present and past are an engine created by nature, or maybe by God Himself, which tries to motivate our personal evolution in this world. Every time when we think about someone great, it doesn't matter if it's a mighty warrior, scholar, or guy from your gym whose muscles remind you of the Greek statues, we compare ourselves to them. We get jealous or inspired by them, which motivate us in the end to become our better selves through the strife of being on the same level or better than the person we compared ourselves to. Inspiration is more preferable than jealousy for self improvement because it has a higher chance to make a person strive for their own perfection than ruin others' well being to look better when compared to them. But in the end, both of these feelings can lead people to become stronger in some aspects than they were yesterday. Jealousy and inspiration are sides of the same coin, which allowed mankind to evolve. And in nature, if an organism is not evolving, it means it can only decay. Those two feelings, which allows us to move further and further, are born through comparison. A lot of people say comparison is a thief of joy, but they never say why. It steals your joy not because comparing something by itself is bad, but because it is throwing away you from your comfort zone, where you build a bubble around yourself to ignore your own flaws and imperfections. The moment you see someone who is better than you at some important aspect for you, which you ignored for most of your life because of your own laziness, and enormous in their height walls builded by bricks made of depleted cope, you will feel pain on emotional level. In the end, not seeing your flaws in another person will finally allow you to recognize them within yourselves, because you will no longer be able to hide them from your ego. If your life truly was full of joy, comparison will not be able to steal it, but instead would inspire you to be better than you were yesterday. Truth as a whole is like a monolith. No matter how hard you try to cover it or break it, it will never fade away, never will bend under your will. It will always prevail, while illusion is like a fog. It temporarily hides the monolith of truth, but only until wind will blow it away, or until you will take matter in your own hands and walk through this mist by yourself. Your only true feelings about yourself are ones that could not be changed by blow of wind, but ones which change requires move of tectonic plates in the earth crust. Ability to compare with competence leads to development of the most important trait for any human being, which can compensate for any flaws. It's called self-awareness, and it's able to compensate for the flaws of individual by removing ignorance from the mind of the named person, which leads an individual to fixing his problems and flaws instead of concealing them or compensate for something which can be fixed with other good things or traits. Unfortunately, in our century, comparison between individuals was declared inhumane and unjust, which led to putting generally normal people on the same pedestals with literal disgusting abominations from depths of humanity worst nightmares, who deny basic laws of nature, common sense, and instead of trying to uplift themselves from such a miserable state of being unhealthy, uneducated, and ignorant, They are trying to bring everyone down with them in their swamp of mental and physical illness, which smells like baked in microwave menstruation cycle. Their favorite phrase to prevent other people from noticing their own and other flaws is "You're perfect by who you are," which is complete lie. If everyone will be perfect by just being born, everyone will be happy. But as we know, self-deletion statistics are always steadily going up, especially amongst males. Statement of everyone perfection disapproved by common sense. If everyone is perfect, why is no one happy? "You are perfect by who you are" statement is also dangerous because it not only removes strive for perfection in the people's hearts, but it acts as justification for deviant and degenerate behavior with which society right now is poisoned. But social order can fight back because it forbids itself to comparing and deeming acceptable or suppressing different social behaviors. By prohibiting comparison between individuals who produce those behaviors and movements, by blurring the line between a family man with two children with stable job and a fentanyl addict who threatened to make a hole in a pregnant woman's stomach, we and society blurred the line between bad and good. By destroying our ability to compare, we destroyed our ability to be self-aware. And by destroying our ability of being self-aware, we forgot how to inspire and be inspired. And by forgetting how to inspire and be inspired, we destroyed our strive for perfection, which made each of us different from one another by having different set of skills that we develop through inspiration. In a short summary, it's over.